The levels that will take your fire and make you want to cry. Very fun. Do these Kappas cost anything? They're free. Buy one, get one. I want a golden Kappa. That's the dream. So you don't have to, I guess I pull back at that point, but you don't need to. Yeah, you don't have to pull back. I guess you can just run. If you want to be really safe, you can pull back. So right here, I used to do this. Oh god, see, this is why I stopped doing it. There you go. You do a short hop, and then you shoot a fireball. It's kind of hard. I mean, it's faster, but it's definitely tough. So what I do now is I wait. That was too slow. Wait for the bottom. I'm not exactly sure the right timing. It's when the red one is about to go down, is when you just do a duck jump. And this is a much safer method for me. Yeah, you can just do a full jump into that top pipe. Oh, maybe you don't even have to slow down if you do it right. Yeah, you don't even have to slow down, actually. So yeah, just walk. If you want to, walk for a second. And then do it. If you don't slow down, then you have to have really good positioning. So I would just slow down and then go for it. Try jumping when Mario's body is past that tree, if you don't want to slow down. It's pretty tricky to not slow down, but if you wait and then jump right past that tree, it's pretty safe. I think if you're Luigi, you can jump over those plants, which is super nice. Then you have the high bounce. This is pretty cool. Free Kappas. So for any percent, I'll play on NES. For Warpless, I prefer All-Stars because of the hitboxes are amazing and the controller's better. But nah, I mean, I'll play on both. But this category in particular is only on All-Stars. But yeah, so the high bounce. I jump right in between these trees. It's just, I don't know, that's what I've always done. It might not work for you. You jump in between these trees, and as you're going over the first Koopa I learned this from Goofy, but when you're going over the first Koopa, that's when you hold left. And then when you touch the ground, you don't hold anything and just jump. And that should set you up pretty well for the high bounce. And you can look at my controller inputs to get a better idea of that. But yeah, jump here, pull back when you're over the Koopa, and then stop pulling back and just jump. Don't hold right or anything until you're in the air. Yeah, Goofy knows what's up. Oh, it's only on All-Stars. A free world record on the NES version. Well, so on the NES version, it's called All Levels, and you do Warpless, and then it takes you to World 9, and then you have to go back to the title screen if you want to play the Letter Worlds on the NES version. Oh, another way you can do this, I believe IOL shoots the first one and then does that. I don't know how he does that consistently because I think it's really hard. And sometimes I usually just jump over that plant because I don't want to risk missing it and losing fire. So yeah, just mess around with this. You know, there are so many ways to do it. Just mess around. And don't get fireworks too. Make sure you don't do that. I hope so. I mean, you're playing as Luigi, so it will be a little different, but I hope it's helpful to someone. So, that fun, it will do. So this level, the way I know you don't have to do it this way, but what I do, I just mash at the beginning and then it gets the Koopa out of the way. That's what I like doing. I don't think you need to. I mean, you could just, yeah, you could kill it while you're jumping over. It doesn't really matter how you do it. I just like mashing at the beginning. But after you kill the Koopa, you have to have pretty good timing with that plant, both to not get hit but also to maintain your speed. Yeah, I guess I'm starting my duck as soon as Mario's touching the left side of the pipe. That's when I start ducking, I would say. And then you don't wanna wait too long to jump afterwards too. See? Because if you do wait too long, then you don't have running speed. Honestly, you might even want to duck a little bit to the right of the left side of the pipe. But I mean, even if you don't have running speed for this, it's not a big deal. That's one of the best spots to lose running speed, I would say. Oh, actually, shoot. There's a mushroom against the first wall in this level. If you just fall down and jump up, you'll hit the invisible mushroom block. So yeah, that's definitely something that'll come in handy. Because if you did get that mushroom block, you come down here, and that's where you get fire. It's very helpful because you will probably lose fire in World 4 somewhere, or 5-1 or whatever. Very helpful. This section you can do. This actually is. I don't like this section. I lose my fire here when I try to do this. So you can do what I just did. I believe you aim for like around this line, I think. What's better, getting paid to stream on Twitch or getting paid to watch people stream on Twitch? How much pay are we talking? Dude, if I could watch and get paid, I don't know, that's pretty tempting. Yeah, so I guess it is about, oh gosh, how do I do this? Oh, there you go, yeah. About that line. Right here. Between these two blocks, that's where you want to aim for if you're doing it like that. Maybe a little afterwards works too. But so that's the typical way to do it. You can either shoot around there, or you can just jump and shoot both of them. That's the hardest way though. Doing a short hop into that is not easy. I wouldn't recommend that. What I do is that I stopped wanting to mess around with those piranha plants. And you can just do a backwards bump against this step, and then just run, and you're safe. You don't have to do anything. So I like doing that. So it might be the lazy way, but it's the easy and very consistent way. So why not? Nothing special after that, though. I mean, if you're doing any percent, you can do this thing. But we're not doing any percent, so let's get that garbage out of here. So that's that. It's a good level to practice. But then again, all the levels are good levels to practice, so... I mean, honestly, 1-1 is going to take a lot of time. The way... I don't know, I don't know how, but I've had it before so that hitting that first Koopa makes me land up top, like on the pipe, and I don't know how I do that, because it doesn't seem possible. But somehow it's possible. I just hold right and rub up against those blocks, just to make sure no weird business happens. Like that, and just go down. Nothing fun. Well, it's fun, but... Right here, I don't know, you could get a running start. I don't know if it messes with anything. Because I saw, it might be an IOL's PB, he just runs off it slowly like that. I don't know if it changes anything at all. So, I don't really know enough about Bullet Bill spawns, I guess. I always go the bottom path, though. Bottom path for life. I tried the top path on the FDS version, and it did not work out for me, so... Yeah, you can run here, whatever. Do your thing. I would love to get the bad pattern. Dang it, I really want this bad one. Oh, that was the bad one, dang. If you get the bad one, you have to land at the very beginning. You have to land, like, right here to avoid it, and you have to stay ducking. It sucks. So just hope you can avoid the bad one. I don't think there's a way for me to get that now. Let's go now. That was a pretty nasty one, but I don't think that was the really bad one. Yeah, do this level a bunch until you get a feel for all of the bullet bill patterns, maybe. A lot of this is just feeling comfortable with each individual level. Because you want to get to a point where, like, you start the game, you know, 1-1's hard, but then you get past 1-2, and as soon as you're out of World 1, it should be smooth sailing for a lot, until, like, World 5-4 is how I felt. I feel pretty comfortable until 5-4. Then I feel comfortable until, like, 6-4 and all the castle levels. So this level... Man, this one sucks. So at the beginning, you just hold right at the beginning, you can run off of both of those. That platform, I land on the beginning of it, so I'm as low as possible. Because you can have Podoboos that go lower than normal. So I just try to make it as easy as possible. And I will almost always be duck jumping in this level. So, this is one of the hardest levels for sure. Duck jump over all of this. Be careful of that one because it'll get you when you don't think it will. This section, go below. And this is another part where you want to land as far left on the platform as possible to make it easier for yourself. And then a lot of duck jumping, man. I wait for those bars to be good. I wait for that Podoboo because he almost always is bad. The second one is less frequently bad, but you just I never want to trust him. I play 5-4 really safe because it's way too easy to lose fire here. And I'm fine with losing a couple seconds just to not die or lose fire. But I also think this is one of the more fun levels to play in practice. Yeah, see, like, so many nasty Podoboos. Oh, they were good that time. See, I've gotten hit a lot right here because he shoots a fireball, I try to avoid it, and then I jump up and then I, like, hit the Podoboo or something weird. That was silly. So, right here, I just duck jump. I duck jump, and then I usually do another one, just in case there's any weird fireball below me. There's got to be really careful in this section. I've lost a lot of runs to this section. And that Bowser's not special, you just, you know, stand next to him and shoot him a bunch.